Hey folks, in this video I want to show you the Hot Wheels Massive Loop Mayhem track set. This one was new for 2021. I've had this in the box for a few years unopened, and I am excited to take a look at it and see how this thing works. It's one of those kind of designs where I'm just a little bit perplexed at how exactly the cars are supposed to go around this thing. You can kind of get some hints of it. There's a launcher here, sends the car up, but then it kind of comes up and around, and well, then where does it go? It looks like maybe it goes this way, then it goes the other way, and I don't know. So just gonna have to figure that one out when we open it. So, but it's kind of cool that it has the cars going through the loop in two different directions. That's a unique thing for sure. But yeah, Massive Loop Mayhem does come with one car. Give you kind of a little look around the box here. And along the bottom, copyright of 2021. And then we'll take a look at the back. So yeah, pretty cool. It's got, says translucent track. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So it looks like it's got a couple pieces of translucent track. That's kind of neat. Then you got a power booster, of course, and I'm guessing it's just a single booster, so maybe just two D-cell batteries. We'll find out. But yeah, the main thing of this set is certainly the loop. It looks like you launch the car up, and then maybe it goes around and turns around and then keeps going, perhaps, and then you're supposed to just, I don't know, but then there's a diverter here that would send it through. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that one out. It's kind of tricky for me to see what exactly is going on. So let's go ahead and open it up, and we'll see what we've got inside. Okay, let's see what we've got. So first things first, the instruction manual, and it's a very long and skinny one, it looks like. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this and show you what it is. And then the other side looks like this. So a lot of assembly instructions there, and this sheet has nothing interesting on it. You can actually open this box just a little bit more. So have a look at the booster here. It actually looks like it might be 4 D-cell batteries, but it is just a single booster. It's probably pretty powerful. Let's get these pieces out. These are some really big loop pieces. And all kinds of orange track, all kinds of blue track. So that's one thing I kind of like about this. Some people may or may not like it, but I like the orange and blue standard color Hot Wheels theme that they're going with on this one. So I just like those basic colors. They're very Hot Wheels. So, and that's what we've got. So I'll get some of these other support pieces out, and we've got the 2 translucent orange pieces. Those look pretty neat. Says Hot Wheels Action on that one. And look how confusing this is here. It's kind of confusing. So, interesting stuff. I think, aside from the car in there, that's everything. So I'm going to get this set up and put together. Okay, folks, here's what the set looks like, all assembled, and I gotta tell you, that loop is way bigger than I imagined it would be on the box. This thing is, I don't know how tall it is, but it's got to be close to 3 feet tall or something. I mean, it is really, really tall, and so it makes for just a really big set overall. But the loop is definitely the main thing of it, and then there's just a little bit of track kind of going around elsewhere. So let me explain how this works, because now that I can kind of actually see what's going on, it makes more sense. So you start right here with this launcher, send the car in, and it will go around the loop, let's call it clockwise, this way. And then it's actually going to catch in the track right here. You can see that there's a line here. So it's going to come down here on this one, come through here, come through the booster, and then it's going to go up and around counterclockwise. So it has a little track here, which ends right about here, so that there's, this is where the edge ends. Let me see if I can just show you that. There, you can kind of see that. And then it's all open from here down. Then there's another lip right here, so the car is going to go down and come down this track and basically close the loop this way. So now it's going to come down here and go through, and it's basically then just going to go up and around counterclockwise for infinity, basically. So unfortunately, I thought there might be a way that it just endlessly goes through the loop, but it doesn't appear that that's the case ever. It shouldn't have that capability. You can see how confusing looking the track areas are here. But essentially, this is the one that goes this way, and the rest of it is going this way. And there's actually a bit of unused space like here and then over here, so that just isn't used for anything. So, but yeah, that's basically what we got. So now we got to try it out and see how well it works. So here we go. folks, so that was a good look at basically the way that the set works. And the last thing I'll show you is that on top they have made some storage areas for just 6 cars, but that's pretty cool that they designed that so you can, you know, store some cars on top of the loop, because why not? What else is the space for? I gotta say, this is pretty cool. It works pretty well, and I just like the design of it, honestly. It's just very, very unique to have the cars go one way through the loop and then another way through the loop, and it works out. So that's a very cool design. So the last thing is just to show you the car that is included in this real quick before ending the video. It is the Monty Racer. And basically that is what we have. I'm just going to take a look at the box one last time because I already forgot what the set was called, but Massive Loop Mayhem. And they call it that because it is a massive loop. Just look at the thing. Like I said, it's, you know, probably about 3 feet tall or so. I don't know, trying to see if the box said what the actual height was. It was 28 inches, so I guess not quite 3 feet. It's more like 2 and change, but I don't know. It seems really tall. It's like 2 feet and then a little bit more. It's very big. So yeah, very cool. Massive Loop Mayhem from Hot Wheels, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.